Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daryl and this is Future Proof. In this channel, I teach you guys how to be prepared, how to basically beat this market, how to block out the negative noises, and so much more. But most importantly, how to be future proof. I have a very important video for you guys today. And there's also a few things that I need to touch up on. It takes me a while to make these videos. It takes me a long time out of my time to do this to help you guys. Basically giving you guys some legitimate information that could potentially help you make a lot of money in this market. And at the same time that I'm helping you guys, I need your help to help me. You know, I need you guys. I know a lot of people are not watching these videos, and not so much of you are clicking the like button. And if you haven't yet, do so now. Not so many of you are subscribing, and I would understand if I wasn't giving you guys some legit projects, but I am. So I definitely require more effort from you to do so, because this is gonna determine on how often I post my videos. I'm gonna keep doing this because I don't give up, but at the same time, I'm a Sagittarius, so I have to tell people exactly what's on my mind and no filter in that sense. And if I'm doing my time to make these videos to bring you guys some legitimate content that could potentially help you, because I know I've helped so many people so far, especially also my close friends that's been making thousands of dollars trading these digital currencies, because I've been giving you guys some legitimate gems and I've been sharing my view on how I see the potential of these projects growing. So if you appreciate that, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment below, let me know what you want me to focus on, let me know what you have questions on, because if I'm not getting this interaction and I'm not getting that support, it really doesn't make sense for me to post videos as often as I am doing. So that's gonna reduce the amount of videos I post in a week, and I'm sure you don't want that, especially in times of volatility. You want to be in the know, you want to know what I know and what I'm planning, because my goal at the end of the day is to make you all money. So and on top of that, if you want to make money and I'm sharing a project, you need to like that so that it can get more exposure, so that more people could come and realize the same thing that I'm realizing, that you're realizing, so that projects can go up in value as well. So this is what I had to say, but I have a really important video to share with you guys. Stay tuned and please watch it to the end, because this is going to be some. So to start, there's a few things I want to touch up with you guys. I'm going to play this video that I posted a little while back, basically on December 3rd, which was on my birthday. I posted this and I wanted to share it real quick. Kind of like show you guys the update, because I don't want to be predicting things on this channel and not show you guys proof on what I'm doing. So here you can see, since I gave you guys that entry point, Uniswap has pumped 25%. Okay, that is 25% gain. And so yeah, the reason I want to show this is because obviously when I spoke about Uniswap here, I gave you guys Uniswap at $3.23. And I want to touch and review that, because right now Uniswap is at $14. And you need to pay attention when I tell you to pay attention, because if you had bought at that $3.20, you would have been up now 373%. This is just one thing that I want to share with you guys, that I am doing my due diligence and sharing some very valuable projects. I am still holding Uniswap. I am not selling, because now I see that the potential Uniswap is much greater, especially due to all these regulations that may come, that may be positive or negative towards cryptocurrency. Regardless, it won't affect it as much as long as we have Uniswap, since it's the best decentralized exchange. But I just wanted to touch on this real quick. This is not going to be the main focus of this video. I have a lot to share with you guys today. I have some news to share with you guys. We're going to be talking about the correction, what's happening with that. We're going to be talking about DEXs, which Uniswap is a DEX, and how DEXs are exploding in value and why. We're going to talk about what ARK Invest has spoke to about why she believed, Katie Woods, which I like her a lot, she believed that Bitcoin Y could hit $500,000. And just to add, this is not about crypto, but this is about stock. There's something going on with GameStop short squeeze, and we're gonna also talk about that. But let me bring you guys back to the basically this scenario right now in the market. Everything is bloody red, and I'm not really worried much because I've seen something that I also want to share with in this video with you guys, that you should pay attention to. To start, I want to tell you guys this. Yes, Bitcoin has been going down, and I'm going to pull up the Bitcoin chart here. Yes, Bitcoin's been going down. So, but guess what, guys? DeFi has not been going down. DeFi has been booming, okay? And you have projects like AAVE making new all-time highs every other day. Where's AAVE? There we are. We have projects like AAVE. As Bitcoin's been going down, AAVE has been continuously pumping. Same for SNX, which is synthetics. These are blue chip DeFi projects. As you can see, Bitcoin's been not figuring out what it wants to do, but DeFi project like AAVE, SNX are pumping. And also Uniswap. We also have Injective Protocol that I also gave you guys around $3, which touched $11, and it's still remains very strong. And I do see there's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot of upside potential. This dip is definitely one to take a look at and add to your position. And with that said, good luck. And also Icon that I brought into you guys, Icon is still climbing. I'm watching this one very closely. It is forming an extremely bullish pattern, and it's correcting now, which it needs to before it really takes off. But none of these are gonna fully take off before Bitcoin takes off. And that's why I also want to talk to you guys about, I also want to discuss Ethereum, what's going on with Ethereum. As you can see, Bitcoin is actually losing more of its value than Ethereum is, and Ethereum is holding very strong. We did almost wick under this, but we picked back up. And there's a couple things that I want to share with you guys on this video that I don't think other people focus as much on. So let me show you guys what I'm looking at. If you're on TradingView, you should probably add this to your thing. Basically, obviously, the SPX, we want to know what's going on with the S&P 500. But you also want to add this, which is called the DXY, which talks about this is a chart of the value of the dollar over time. And the reason I want to bring this up to you is, one, I've discussed in my past video how the dollar is losing so much value, and here the dollar have actually broke a major resistance level, and I do see a lot of downtrend action for the US dollar going forward, especially with President Biden giving out so much stimulus, okay, which eventually will be really good for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Because if you look at in March, what happened is once that money started flowing, people started investing it. And there's only really few ways right now to keep your buying power, which is what smart people are doing. Like millionaires and billionaires, they're investing in the stock market to keep their buying power because they're expecting the stock market to keep going up as the dollar is going down. So I want to zoom in on the dollar to show you guys something. You see this rally, you see every time the dollar tries to pump, this actually has a negative effect on Bitcoin and digital currencies. It's because they're inversely correlated. And what this means is, obviously, you see this pump, but it didn't continue because the dollar is still on a downtrend, okay? And there's this resistance level that we're not breaking right now, so we're going back down. And I'm hoping for the dollar to keep going down so that we can see Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies go up in value, because that's what we're investing in. We're trying to protect ourselves against inflation, and we're trying to protect our buying power, especially when things starts rising up in value. You're gonna see like things that you're paying $5 for gonna be like $10 now. You may see things that are like $10 gonna be $20 in the near 3 to 6 months. Okay, so this is why I'm trying to teach you guys about this. Another thing I want you guys to add to your trading view is this: market cap, others, dominance. Okay, and this is called crypto cap. This is basically very important thing that I want to share with you guys, because what this is the market cap of all the other cryptocurrencies together against Bitcoin. So like Bitcoin is not in this. Okay, if you want to see what Bitcoin's in, you can go to Bitcoin dominance, or is it Bitcoin dominance? We're gonna get to the Bitcoin dominance in a bit, because I have so many things. All right, there we go. So this is the Bitcoin dominance. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart that shows you like when Bitcoin's pushing up in value, it literally kills all the altcoins. And now that the Bitcoin dominance is going down, we're seeing a lot of altcoins outpacing Bitcoins. Same as Chainlink. We have AAVE, we have Synthetics, we have all these DeFi projects. And what I wanted to show you guys here is what I'm looking at is that obviously the Bitcoin dominance has been going down, but it is still trading within this triangle here. Okay, and because this is inversely correlated with others, which is the market cap of everything else than Bitcoin, you can see that others are going up. So as people are freaking out, like what usually happens is when Bitcoin is going down, you see the whole market going down. But this is not what is happening this time around. As Bitcoin is going down, you're finding DeFi projects are exploding under the radar. And because most of the DeFi projects are not even in the top 10 or top 20 on CoinGecko, people are not even aware that this is happening. As you can see, everything here is bloody, and these are the top 10. And Uniswap here now is number 13. And look, in the past 7 days, it's been up 68%. And we can keep going. AAVE has been up 45% in the past 7 days. And Synthetics, they're gonna climb. So like these projects have been investing before they were even in the top 100. And now they're in the top 20. Okay, so now we have 3 beautiful DeFi gems in the top 20, which I believe that all 3 of these actually needs to be in the top 10. There are some projects here that don't deserve to be here anymore. And as you can see, new projects that have more fundamental and more technical support are pushing up, like Bitcoin Cash. I don't want to let any negative feedback from this, but Bitcoin Cash, I don't believe needs to be in the top 10. Okay, and Stella as well. Like I said, this is just my personal opinion, because a lot of these coins and a lot of these projects that are in the top 10, they're actually not being used. Okay, well, in DeFi, Uniswap is Uniswap's volume is beating centralized exchanges volume at the moment. You have AAVE, which has over $3 billion locked inside of it, and they're allowing people to do flash loans, and so much more is coming out for AAVE. And you have Synthetic, which is allowing people to invest in derivatives of real world stocks, and they're probably going to create derivatives of anything basically. So these are very, very useful things in cryptocurrency. So a lot of coins in the past, in 2017 bull run, they're just giving you things to be hopeful about, but they had no real fundamental. They're just white papers that people can read, but they had no strong fundamentals. And this is very different what is happening now. So I want to go back to this chart, and I'm going to zoom out, is because I want you guys to see something. I have a trend line here. I have this trend line here, right? That we broke under that, right? And then that actually made me very bullish, because that showed me that here you can see in our RSI that altcoins were oversold and we're having a beautiful bounce. And as you can see from this trend line, every time that we had touched it in the past, we had extreme pumps. And this is in 2017, where a lot of altcoins did 100x, like 200x, 1000x. It was insane. And then obviously you had the cooldowns, and you had basically all the altcoins going to almost zero. And here you having something similar. We're bouncing off this trend line, and we're going up, but we're still in this triangle. So I think that there's a potential that we're still going up to when we hit this 10 mark and might go back down. And that's probably a good time to probably take some profit on some of your altcoins, and just to be safe. And like I said from past videos, you want to take profits. You want to trim the top slowly, so that you can take your profit, secure your initial investment, but at the same time you also don't want to miss out on more potential upside. Okay, and if we were to look at the Bitcoin dominance, as you can see, what happened here where the Bitcoin dominance tanked is in 2017 when altcoins were exploding. Okay, this is what happened. So now you can see this is slightly a different story. When we were here, we were oversold. Now Bitcoin was a little bit overbought, and now Bitcoin is trying to find where its dominance will stay. I am really hoping that Bitcoin pumps, but that its dominance keeps going down, because if Bitcoin dominance breaks this line, we will see our altcoins entering another altcoin season, okay, which we're all hoping for. Because yeah, you can make a lot of money with Bitcoin, but the life-changing money is actually going to occur in the altcoins. And I need you guys to understand this. And AAVE, for example, look at this beautiful thing. I literally was having a lot of people pick up AAVE at the $28 here, and now we're all in great profit. And I don't see anything stopping AAVE, even though we're extremely over bought. But it's just AAVE has such strong fundamentals. You see, and every dip, every time you think AAVE is going to correct, it just bounces back up. That's why in this channel, I've been actually telling you guys to just focus on DeFi. If you want to know more about DeFi projects, when you're on CoinGecko, go on top here where it says DeFi. Here you can see all the DeFi projects, the top DeFi projects being Chainlink, Uniswap, AAVE, Synthetics, and there are more to come around. Watching for right now is currently on the others. You see how we're bouncing off, and I see that we can go up, and my prayers are that we need to break this. If we break this, guys, we will see some extreme alt season, and all of our wallets are gonna explode. All right, so that, fingers crossed on that. So let me go to the news and tell you guys what we've been looking at. Obviously the DEX, we want to talk about the DEX. DEX volume exploding to 43 billion in just over a year. Okay, let me pull up this website real quick. This is called DeFiPulse.com. Okay, you guys can easily go on this website, DeFi Pulse. DeFi Pulse, you can see right now there's $24 billion locked into DeFi, and which is great, which is why also a lot of these DeFi products are not seeing huge sell-off, because you have to lock in that money to utilize the DeFi. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on DEXs here, and these are your top DEXs if you want to focus on DEXs, because I see a lot of upside action for DEXs going forward. Okay, Uniswap, Curve Finance, SushiSwap. I'm a little iffy about Sushi. I don't like their whole principle and how it copied Uniswap, but that's me, and you do whatever you want to do. Okay, so I want you guys to utilize this website and try to learn about DeFi. If you go here and you go on like DeFi list, it actually tells you a lot about DeFi. It gives you what lending is. It tells you the platforms that are doing lending. You can go on trading. It tells you platforms that allow you to trade DeFi projects, payment wallets, everything, guys. This is a great source to gain some of your DeFi information from. Okay, so this explains the whole DEX situation, but I don't want to stay on this for too long. But what I want to show you is the statistics are showing you how much Ethereum is being used, because do not forget, all of these projects are built on Ethereum, right? Which is why I'm going to go back to this chart and pull up Ethereum, because I've been talking about Ethereum a lot in my past videos and what I'm waiting for. I think Ethereum is currently being manipulated because they don't want it to fully break out, but this breakout is imminent because Bitcoin is used for one purpose. Ethereum is used for hundreds of millions of purposes, and DeFi being one of the most valuable purpose at the moment. And banks now have the right to start getting into DeFi and buying stablecoin and start doing all that thanks to the old OCC director. So with that said, let's move on to ARK Invest. If you don't know about ARK, you should probably look them up. They have some really good funds, index funds, that gives you exposure to a lot of like technology stocks. And the fund manager, Katie Woods, she's great. Okay, she's great, and she has a lot of positive things to say about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And basically, in this article, is saying that, hey, there is a potential that we are going to 500,000. All right. One thing that I wanted to touch on is this GameStop short squeeze. This is not related to cryptocurrency, but is it not? I think there's something going on right now where you find that Wall Street is beefing with retail. And I'm really excited about that because I'm all about the people. I'm all for the people. They've been taking advantage of us for so many years, literally trading against us all the time because it's their job to be profitable. And what happened here is they were shorting GameStop and a lot of other projects, and a Reddit group basically started buying up all the GameStop stuff, basically liquidating them from their position. So Wall Street lost over $2 billion because of this. And this actually makes me really happy because I'm so against big powers like that governing and telling us small people what to do and basically trading against us. So yeah, and the last bit of news is that I want to share with you guys because this is very important is Bitcoin, the correction takes too long, but whales continue buying. What this means is people are talking about Bitcoin going to 20,000, and this isn't why I'm not worried, because thank God we have Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy. So after falling basically and trying to rebound, I want to show you where is this. I want to kind of just, okay, there you go. Despite such significant decline of the asset, when the price was testing $30,000, Michael Saylor tweeted again that MicroStrategy had bought another 314 Bitcoin at the average price of 31,800, making it another total sum of $10 million. MicroStrategy is buying every Bitcoin dip because he understands that Bitcoin will suck in everything else, okay? The bonds, the money that's in gold because it's a better form of gold, and so on. And people are talking about Janet Yellen and how they're fearful. I'm actually think this lady is actually extremely bullish for us, and many reasons, because as long as she keeps her mind open to learning, I think that we will break through the negative thought process that Bitcoin is only being used for illicit activities and all of that, because this is what people that are ignorant on what Bitcoin really is and what cryptocurrencies are really doing. One thing I want to share with you guys is that you need to be careful about what you talk to people that don't have any idea what cryptocurrencies are, and don't listen to these people because they obviously don't know what they're talking about. Like, I want to give you guys an example. I was eating out with some friends and the subject started coming up, and I was trying to explain this guy what the benefits of digital currencies and how they can change our lives, etc. But his mental state was all negative and was saying about all the risk, all the this and that. And I'm like, yeah, there is risk. You can lose all your money tomorrow. Yes, absolutely. But the upside outweighs the downside, you see, because people that think negative they always miss opportunities. Okay. And the thing is, when you start talking to certain people that don't see the big picture, they start talking you down on your dreams. They start bringing you down to them. And you don't want to do that. You want to focus on your future, and you want to focus on what you believe may help that future. And one of these things is to be early in this space. This is literally like investing in the internet back in the 90s, you see. And this kid was telling me all the negative things, and everything I explained to him, he didn't understand. He's like, what's the value in this? What's the value in that? And I was like, dude, do you even know what DeFi is? Dude didn't even know what DeFi was, and he already wanted to say something negative. I had literally had to pull up my phone and show him how AAVE works and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, so this is my wisdom for you today. Don't try to argue with people that don't have the same level of intelligence that you have in a certain space, okay? Because they're gonna just keep talking louder, but they're gonna miss the entire point. Because if your mind is not already thinking about the opportunities or the possibilities, and it's only focused on the negativities, you're gonna miss out on the biggest transfer of wealth of your lifetime. This is my wisdom for you. I hope everybody's being safe. I hope everybody's being well and healthy. Stay well, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay